If you're just starting out in real estate photography and you don't even have your first client, this is going to be the video for you. Today we're going to talk about the most effective ways to get your first clients and how to build your portfolio so that you can do more gigs and get into this industry. The biggest elephant in the room is going to be, should you work for free? That is what everybody's going to say. Do you start working for free? Do you not? Because working for free tends to attract a certain type of clients. And I think that if you are just getting into this game and you have never done any real estate photography before, you don't have a portfolio, the best way to do it is to do a shoot for free. I don't think it's a great way to continue to get clients and for a long-term growth plan, but I do think that if you are just getting into this, it is a great way to get some work experience under your belt. So how do you approach somebody to get your first shoot? The first thing I would do is go on social media. A lot of real estate agents are going to be posting their listings up on social media. Another great way is to go on Zillow and try and find maybe a low end to middle end house and just see what the photos look like. Maybe they've only got 20 photos and everybody else has 40. Maybe it's been sitting on the market a while. Maybe the photos are just taken with their cell phone. It's a great time to message that real estate agent. You can take their name, put it into Google. Usually you can find them on social media really easy, and just send them a message and say, hey, I'm trying to grow my portfolio. I'm brand new at this. I would love to give you the photos to use on your listing if you'd allow me to come take some pictures. And focus on one thing at a time. Don't try and come into this with, you're going to take pictures, you're going to do a 3D scan, you're going to do a free floor plan. Don't try and be too big. Just get some work under your belt. Take good pictures and build from there. That's the best way to start building your portfolio and getting new clients. All right, let's say the second scenario is you have some experience under your belt, you've got a couple shoots done, you have a portfolio, you've got a website. How do you start finding new clients that are going to pay for it? And I think a really good way to do this is to go and start messaging on, again, social media, people who have good photos or who you think you'd like to shoot for, like who are high producers. If they seem to be posting a lot, you can also look on Zillow and see if they have a lot of listings sold, they have a lot of good reviews, and just message them and be honest and say, hey, I'm a new real estate photographer. I am looking to grow my business. You seem to be very good or very prominent in the real estate industry. Is there anybody you know that I could help? Because a lot of these real estate agents know new ones. They have a lot of connections to their brokerages, and it's very easy for them to be like, oh yeah, I know so-and-so, here's their contact information, or this person would be good. And it's just a way for you to start getting your name out there. It's kind of tough to break into the scene. A lot of real estate agents are very, very connected with their photographer and with their marketing, and it's hard to get in there. They don't like change, and the only time that you really are going to be able to pick up new clients in full honesty is if they have a bad experience with their photographer. And it is about being ready for that, not being pushy, and being somebody who is willing to go the extra mile for them and show them that you have better service than their previous photographer. And I think the final scenario we'll go over, at least in my head, is like, say you have some clients, but you're kind of stale, you're kind of stagnant, and you're trying to scale up, or you're trying to just make some more money and get that average order value up. And this is a really tough position to be in, because you have clients who really, really like you, but you also feel like you're not making enough money. And I've been there, and I will probably continue to be there at certain points, because the real estate game is tough. And I think this is a good time to look at possibly looking at other avenues for revenue. So maybe looking at custom builds, talking to builders, maybe looking at remodelers, trying to talk to people who are like roofing companies, landscape companies, people who are, you're connected with, or you're like, they're just outside of your circle of influence, but you could work for them, because it's a great way to add a little bit of extra revenue for you. It's a good way to make some more connections. And a lot of times the real estate game can just be really, really tough to continue to grind in, because it is so seasonal and it is such an up and down market. Because when it's hot, it's almost like you can't keep up. But when it's cold, you feel like you just can't make any money. And so I think it's a great time to maybe put pause on that and say, okay, hey, listen, I've got a good amount of real estate agents, but I need to grow my business elsewhere. Who can I talk to? And there's a lot of businesses out there who would love to have great photography. There are builders who are making new websites that would love to have some great portfolio shots. There are people who love drone photography. Drone photography is a wonderful way for you to break into a lot of different industries, roofing, landscaping, anything that has to do with like really big wide open spaces. A lot of times it's very easy for you to get connected with them and say, hey, I'd love to provide you with some work. Here's what I do. I'd love to be a partner with you, and we can work together to build that portfolio. And I've had a lot of great reception to that. I think one of the harder things to do is like get into more commercial real estate, because commercial real estate just doesn't really produce a lot of money. And so I think focusing on stuff that is outside of that would be a lot better like focus of energy and focus of your effort. So I think those are some pretty solid tips for a wide breadth of people. If you are just looking to get into the game, shooting for free can be a great way to boost your portfolio and get some shoots under your belts. I think if you maybe have a couple clients, but you're looking to get some more and start growing, it's a great time to start looking at how you can reach out to more real estate agents and start building your bigger circle of influence. And if you are somebody who has quite a few clients, but you're just finding it to be a little stagnant and you're wondering how to add some more money to your business or to bring in some more income, it's a great time to look elsewhere and diversify and find those other businesses that might be, just adjacent to what we do in real estate, and connect with them and see if you can help them grow, because everybody likes people who want to help them be better at what they do. So if you guys like this video, please drop me a like, give me a subscribe. There's going to be a lot more coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much.